Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny, and for today's video what I wanted to do is get into my 1960 Topps baseball card set and showcase an update here for those that have been following. You know, I've been building this in a vintage album. I've got my second album that I'm going to show you, so stick around, we'll get into this. Y'all stay tuned. Alright, so again, welcome back. I am going to get into this. I'm going to have to tilt my camera down here and showcase some of this stuff. So if you're not familiar, I was able to win a couple of these albums on eBay. I was actually looking for just some vintage albums just to see what was out there. If you're familiar with Card Wolf likes to buy albums, and he goes through them and he gives all the cards away. So shout out to CW Card Wolf. In doing that search, I found these old, they're like scrapbook style albums. There's a Willie Mays card right there, and I thought, you know what, it would be super cool to be able to build a set in these. Now this album actually came with some kid put the sticker on the front that said 1960, and if you check the very back page, I have to be careful with these things because it's falling apart. The kid wrote all the numbers in there. Now oddly, he started this album at 89 and ran it through 304, and I did not do that. I actually started with card 1 that you can see there is early win in the upper left hand, and what I did is I actually took penny sleeves and I stuck them onto the pages here with these little discs, these little adhesive discs that you can get off of Amazon. And you know, yeah, I know it, if you take them off, it is a little damaging to the page. However, they do come off without too much effort. But the first album I was able to put together. Now there is 3 cards I believe missing from here. I believe it's the Yaz rookie, the Willie Mays, and Willie McCovey. I'm missing those. But I do have some really good names in here. But I digress. I am actually going to show you that I have put together album number 2. And album number 2 is right here. And so let's go through this album a little bit together. There's several names missing from this album. And for the record, shout out to my mom. My mom is the one helping me put this together, and I greatly appreciate that. Where's Louis Aparicio right there? I just added, maybe it was in the last book, I just added a few names. So we'll look at this. There's a card with Warren Spahn on it right there. Gus Bell up here, I believe that's Buddy Bell's father. Looking through some of these names to see if anybody jumps out. Jim Gilliam up there. Rocky Calavito is on that. There's a Kurt Flood card right there. Robin Roberts up there at the top. Hank Bauer. Showcase some of these cards. So I just think it's a pretty sweet way to display these cards. And you can see I've got, there's Philippe Alou down there. Gil Hodges was a recent pickup. So proud of that. And you know, you're going to see varying degrees. You can see that I've got a couple cards missing there. I actually, when I put these in, I skipped a page and I had to go back and I had to redo some stuff. So not cool. I'm having to also go back and figure out what names I'm missing. So we'll go back and find some of those. They got some All-Stars there. Got several All-Star cards that I'm still missing. Harvey Keene, I did say his name incorrectly, and someone corrected me on that. Thank you for that. I'm not too proud to be corrected. You can see that the page here is actually trying to come out. But yeah, so wanted to kind of go through some of this. There is a Don Larson up there. That's pretty sweet. Bill White was the American or National League commissioner for a while. Let's see who else we've got in here that we could showcase. Not seeing too much craziness here. Now, my mom has told me that she's got several more cards to give me. There's Gil Hodges. Hodges winning Homer, 59 World Series. Louis Aparicio swipes a base. Smokey Burgess right there. Rocky Calavito right beside him. Get through this. There is a Don Mossy. Shout out to Reindeer Studios. I know he's got a bunch of those cards. And then there's an Eddie Matthews. That's a pretty sweet card. And then you see where the little kid wrote the numbers down at the end of this. There's a Fox and Keene right there. So that ends that one. And I was like, you know what? That's the best I can do. But I will show you that my buddy Buttermilk surprised me with, if I can get these out without destroying them, he surprised me with actually a couple more. There is one there and there is one there. So I actually have, don't pay no attention to that. I've got at least one. It looks like somebody put hockey in that one. I have to check out what the other one says, see if that's actually got something on it. That says circa 1960 Topps O-Pee-Chee Cards album issued to Canadian market. Album is complete and is very good condition except for some paper loss. So I'm probably going to wind up with an extra one of these, and I'm going to figure out what I want to do with that. So yeah, I have to figure out if I can remove that sticker down here or if I want to try to use this one. Anyhow, I'm only going to need one, I believe, to finish the set off. And I got several more that I want to put in. So, you know, guys, not a super long video, but y'all let me know what you think about this project right here. I am actually pretty proud of it. I do have a Mickey Mantle. I do have the Hank Aaron, thanks to my mom. Both of those are graded, and I got to figure out what I want to do with that as far as having them showcased in the album. And then there's still lots of cards to pick up. I've got several to do, but the next video you'll see the third album put together and some of the cards I picked up from my mom. And then you know, I've still got Sandy Koufax and Yogi Berra and Stan Musial, I believe, to get from this set. So I've still got a long ways to go, but I'm super excited with how it's turned out. So y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. You know, leave me a comment. Tell me what set you're building. Do you have a set from the 60s you're building? I saw that Tony at Psyched on Baseball Cards finished the 65 set, so congrats to him. That's fabulous. He said he worked on it about 5 years. I guess I'm a little more than a year into this set. With my mom's help, it's really going well. Then I got to pick back up on my 58 set and on my 70 sets. So, you know, it is what it is. But go out and collect what makes you feel like a kid again, what makes you feel 12 again. As always, peace out. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Thanks.